next opponent is Wei Shen, and she's a tricky player. What's your playing strategy against her?
Well, this is the first time I hear about that, so now I know. I was just like pretty much trying to enjoy my win today, first of all, and I didn't really look further to the next match so far, but I know her well. I played doubles with her. She definitely has a different way of playing, and I have to make my mind up to make a good strategy against her, but I haven't thought about that yet.
Any further questions in English? Sorry.
Probably.
Hey.
Laura, how are you? What was the key? I'm sorry if this was already asked, but what was the key there, especially in that third set, to kind of get the win?
I think the match was on a really high level in general, and after losing the first set, which I think I had my chances and I don't have to lose that set, played really well and just couldn't close in the end. I really tried to think about my original tactics that I wanted to be, and that I wanted to be very offensive, and my first serve percentage kind of went down, I think. I mean, I haven't looked at the stats yet, but I think it was important to kind of get my service games more solid again, and I was able to do that. And she started to not serve as well anymore as she did in the first and second set. So I knew, if she had times where she aced a lot, and there's just nothing you can do. She has a great serve, and so I try to wait for my chances and really take my chances rather than getting upset about her playing really well in her service games.
It seemed like, especially, throughout the match really, that it still felt like it was on your terms, just the way that the match was being played.
Okay.
Did you feel that way? And if so, what do you think tactically was the key to kind of making it on your terms?
It's interesting to hear, because sometimes the perception is different. I felt it was very equal, just that she had more easy points through her serve and I didn't. And so I kind of had to equal that out somehow by playing better rallies, or also by serving better. And what was the question?
Oh, just tactically. Just tactically, what was key?
Yeah, exactly. It was key for me to, to create with serve and first ball, return and first ball, to create the point already. Because I think against her, if you get defensive, she really likes to play forward. She likes to lead, and I was trying to, give her a good task in these first balls of the rally already. And then I know I have a very offensive game, and when I can, get offensive and come to the net, I think I showed some good points there also, and so it was really important to keep those first balls in the rally, kind of in my advantage.
Laura, I believe this was your first slam win since your injury.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to come back from the injury? What has been the toughest part about the road back from, a long period out to building your ranking up again? Yeah, it's exactly this kind of matches. I really can feel that I'm back on the level where I was before. But you gotta get wins. You gotta, you kind of gotta prove it again to yourself. Where before the injury, you were in a groove. You know what you can play, and you know that you can beat good people. But then this injury kind of, it's like a knife going through all aspects of your athlete's life. It's your body, your mind, your game. It's just a stop, and you kind of have to regain all that. You're a good player, you know what you've achieved in the past, but it's like a year ago. So you kind of you need this kind of matches to prove it to yourself again, to trust a little more, be a little calmer, and that kind of stuff. That's why I'm really happy that I got through today, and I hopefully can continue it. Yeah. People say that the grind of the tour is really tough, 10 months on the road. What does it feel like to kind of get off it after so long, traveling and all of that stuff?
You mean like
when you had your injury, you spent 10 months away from tennis doing...
Yeah, kind of. Not fully 10 months, because I started to practice after 6 months or so. But yeah, it's a different life. Yeah, you stay at home. I did a lot of other things which I enjoyed, and maybe in a lot of aspects were also good for me, because I'm someone who needs some balance, and I need also some other things in my life, because otherwise I get like focused on tennis and a little bit tired with it also. And so I think there was also, I mean, the injury for my sport career was very bad, but I tried to use it in other ways. But still, as I said, after coming back from such a long time out, it is a lot of work to kind of work your way back into your game, into your physical health also, which, I could also feel that last year. I played good already, but it's just like the whole package kind of has to come together to win on this level.